So yeah, smelling like a lake, not great. But what is one of your favorite things about you? Or a couple of your favorite transition sucked. Shut up. Yeah?
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome back to my aunt's attic.
Welcome back to the attic.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Very good. Very good. Don't let that... You know what? How did you... I'm not doing that.
Huh?
We're just gonna hope it continues. Okay.
Oh, you want to turn your phone on so that it stays on?
But I have to save my battery for work later, so
Oh,
we're
well,
gonna do that.
can't help you with that.
Yeah. Are you dying?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
A little.
Okay. What's up? We missed last week because Mary Grace is gross.
I'm still gross.
She's sick. Ew.
I was sick, and that's kind of all I can say.
Mm.
No, I'm just kidding.
What kind of sick? Oh, I didn't
well,
check.
This all goes back to Monday. I was helping my sister clean her room, and I was having like a... Yeah, exactly. I couldn't stop sneezing. Thank you. Give an example to the audience.
Okay, it went away. It went away. Whew. Sorry. Continue.
And I couldn't stop sneezing, and I thought it was because of the dust. And maybe it was because of the dust. But then the next day, like, I felt like I had allergies, like my nose was messed up. And then it just progressed from there, and I was like, oh, I am actually sick.
Do you get sick a lot?
I do. Thank you for noticing. So, I wasn't feeling well. And so then, I have, like, reoccurring sinus infections, and so I know that if I go to the doctor, like, when I know I have a sinus infection, they're gonna be like, it's too soon to tell. And they won't give me, like, antibiotics, so...
I hate that.
I waited it out, but I didn't wait long enough.
Mm.
And they were like, it's still too soon to tell. We could do, like, 4 more days, come back if you're not feeling any better. So they gave me steroids.
You roiding it up?
No, I didn't take them.
Okay.
Honestly, because, well, I went to the pharmacy to pick them up, and the pharmacist was like, have you taken these before? And I was like, I think so. I have. She was like, I don't recommend that you start them tonight. They're going to make you, like, crazy. Start them tomorrow. And I was like, okay. So then the next day comes by, and I was like, I think I'm feeling a little bit better. I'll just not take them. So I didn't. I have steroids if you want them.
I am a good girl. I'm not going to take someone else's prescription. I
What am I
didn't
gonna
do
with them?
that.
So, yeah, she said they would
I'll
make
take
me
them.
jittery.
Your face.
I was like, I need to clean my room. Maybe I'll take one. No, that's crazy. But, I'm feeling okay.
I don't know. I mean, good. Your face. I love when I make you make those faces. That's what she said. There's another one.
Oh my god.
I'm on a roll. Holy cow.
Oh, but I have recurring sinus infections. And the lady was like, the person at, no, the lady working at the urgent care. What does she call herself? It's not a nurse, but it's like a something else. The professional at
Okay.
urgent care. She was like, do you get sinus infections a lot? And I was like, yeah. She's like, how often? I was like, twice a year, maybe more. And
That
she was
seems
like
a lot.
she was like, if you have 2 sinus infections every year, antibiotics are going to stop working.
Yeah.
And she was like, do you have allergies? I was like, no. And she's like, I bet you do. I bet that's what's giving them to you.
I
She's
still
like-
gotta sneeze. I feel it's yeah.
Tickling. She's like, you're going to get polyps in your nose. You got to go see a specialist. So I'm going to go do that.
You probably should.
Like a big
Because
girl.
it's getting in the way of our recording.
Well, it's because my nose is so cute and petite.
It is.
It's not!
It's so proportional and
huge.
lovely. No, it's a beautiful nose.
It just has like a hump. I just don't like the hump.
Your opinion doesn't matter. Not on this front. Mine's the only one that matters, and I'm correct.
Do you want to talk about your hair?
Sure.
It's so much lighter.
I said I was blonde. I went blonde. I'm lightening it. Problem is, it's a very warm blonde,
Yeah.
and I don't
It's
look.
cool though.
Mm-mm.
Not like cool. It's cool. It's neat. It's different.
We're neat.
Like your natural hair color is already different on its own. This is like a whole nother level.
I always would, whenever I go to like a new hairstylist or something, they're just, oh my gosh, I love this color, and I'm like, it's dishwater.
But
I don't
your
know.
natural hair is very cool toned.
Yeah, and lightening it it's become warm. It's a warm blonde, and I don't look good in it.
You don't like it?
No, I mean I like that it's blonder, that it's actually blonde, and not like a questionable blonde, but actually. I'm going on vacation next week, so we're gonna miss another episode.
Where are you going?
Outer Banks with my family. Going all week. And I'm gonna keep lightening it, keep putting the stuff in it, and if it doesn't get paler and cooler,
You think it'll get cooler?
I don't know.
Do you wash it with like purple shampoo
I'm using Sunbum
to lighten it?
to lighten it and tone it.
Oh,
It's got a toner to it.
cool.
So I'm using both of those, and we're getting there. It's still dark. I want it to be like obnoxiously bright blonde. I have
Like
a feeling. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm gonna have to go to the salon and
Go
get
to
it
a
done.
salon.
I was trying to avoid that because I'm lazy. And
It's a lot of work to maintain, I hear, too.
what?
It's like lightened hair because it can turn like brassy and
Well, it is brassy right now.
patchy and but it looks cool.
Well, thanks. But yeah, it's brassy right now, just because. Yeah. But I want bright blonde hair again, so I'm doing it. I can't give up on it now. I'm too far in. It's not like I can just be like, yeah, I'm done. I don't want to do it. Then I'd have that
Reverse.
stark line of dark and light, and it'd be bad. So this is why I never really did anything with my hair, though, because of the maintenance with it.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, we're in too deep now, so. But yeah, it's very warm right now.
I like it. I think it's sick.
Well, thank you. I don't look very good with it. I look washed out.
I
But
like it.
thanks, man.
Is it in your color palette?
No. Nope. Like I said, I look
God
horrible with
forbid.
it. I think I look terrible.
I like it. I would tell you if I didn't like it. I like it.
Cheers, man. Thanks.
Cheers.
I have noticed people are like, "Oh, your hair's so much lighter," and they say nothing else. So
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
guess it doesn't look very good.
People. You don't
No.
got nothing nice to say.
No, it's all right. I mean, they're just acknowledging the fact that it is lighter. But
It is.
yeah, it don't look good.
I like it.
Thanks.
Ugh.
But your opinion, like I said, don't matter. No, I'm just
Was my hair red when you met me?
Yeah.
I do miss that little moment.
You looked very good with like red.
But I hate how it is brassy right now
I
From
would not call
leftover.
it brassy in
The
the
bottom-
slightest.
compared to the top. I have lake hair. Don't look at it right now, actually. I was swimming yesterday and I didn't watch it.
What like?
Oneida.
Huh.
And I caught a nice sunburn on my shoulders. So,
I love that your sunburn is just tan.
it's
Whereas
a little
my
red.
my tan
Look,
is just obnoxiously
it's red. Look. Red.
Nah.
My nose.
I'm like, look, this is just
Are you sunburnt?
no.
Oh,
That's
you're
just me. Isn't that awful?
You're just pink. You have a pink hue.
I'm so pink.
But for me to be pink at all is sunburn. Because I'm green. So if I'm pink, I'm either sick and dying. Oh my god, another thing. I woke up with hives yesterday.
Cute.
Don't know why.
That's so cute.
I like looked at my
I love that for
face in my phone when I woke up and I was like, oh my god.
you. Mhm.
And my whole like forehead had a big red and my cheeks were red blotchy. My knuckles, my elbows, my earlobes.
Okay.
And then it was fine. Everybody's like, did you take Benadryl? No. The one
Why
time,
aren't you taking good things for you?
The one time I took Benadryl when I was in high school, I like ascended. I was like at my grandma's. I was like, I'm high. I gotta go. I'm going home. And I went home.
That's hilarious. Oh my god.
It was like trippy. I was like floaty. It was weird.
That's how I feel on the PAMP.
The Pam.
The PAMP.
Have you been to the Strong Museum of Play?
No.
You haven't been
The
to the
what?
Strong?
What? No.
The museum. The Strong
No.
Museum? The Children's Museum?
No.
We gotta go. They have this house. Well, you've probably seen it online, but they have like this little house. But the floor is like tilted and everything is like tilted. So when you're in there, you like get really dizzy because everything is tilted.
Oh yeah, that sounds
So
like
it looks
great
like it's
time.
upright. That's how I felt on Benadryl. Is my
Oh,
point.
okay. Yeah, we'll go. Like those like haunted. I don't know why it's always in a haunted house, but
The
at
spinny.
the end, the spinny room and everything,
Yeah.
where you tip over.
I-
Messes with my mind.
That didn't bother. That didn't bother me.
It almost got me. I almost flipped over the railing.
Have you seen people with that TikTok filter where it, like makes you look like you're falling over and over again, and they like actually fall?
Yes.
You should do that
Why me?
because you would fall.
I would. Yeah. Honestly,
fall.
I have a hard time just standing. I can't tell you how many times I
I
tripped
know.
over the floor. Where were we at? Oh, we went to Clinton. How many times did I just trip over the ground?
A
Or
lot
like
of
I'm
times.
standing at the greeting line in church and I just start to tip over. And I'm like,
That time that you fell into the chalkboard at school. Honestly, one of my fondest memories of you.
do you remember when I was trying to get up out of my desk and my foot got caught in the strap of Scarlett's bag?
Wasn't that the time when you hit the chalkboard like with your elbow?
Was that it? Or because there was multiple occasions.
Probably.
Oh my god, I'm a disaster.
That's all right. I've
Yeah,
done
I
way
don't-
worse at school. Fell out of a desk. And I slid down that hill on a rainy day. Did we tell that story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
People definitely saw that.
I don't know what happened, but from like high school to college, like in between high school and when I went back to school for ASL, I was fine. Something about being in school has me totally screwed up. And after,
Like-
even after graduating out of OCC,
You mean
I've
balance-wise?
yeah.
I
I don't know if it's just because of this setting. There's desks. There's like obstacles
The
that are I'm not
fluorescent
used
lights, it's like...
to. It messes with my brain or something, or there's more people that I have to navigate around, and it just completely obliterates my what's it called? Equilibrium.
I love that word.
Yeah. I almost said vertigo, and I'm like, no, that's a problem with it. But
Homeostasis.
yeah.
It's another good one.
But yeah, my equilibrium is pretty much shot nowadays. I'm
Weird.
getting too old for this.
What have you been up to since I saw you last?
Oh my god, I've been
Oh.
working like a freaking fiend. Making those big bucks. I'm raising my prices again, though.
Nice. For you.
Yeah.
Not nice for them.
It's okay. My prices are still ridiculously cheap. What else has been going on? Do you hear my voice? Oh my god.
You got a bubble?
I got a bubble.
What is going on with you and your equilibrium, bro? You got a sneeze, you got a bubble.
I'm disgusting.
No, me too.
We're so good at this.
Really gross.
Yeah, it's great. I'm drinking chai right now, so
I smell like a lake.
that's a good smell.
Not in a good way.
Okay, wait. So I actually have a list today.
Oh god. I
A
also have
grand
a few
total, a
things.
list of 3 things.
Okay, let's go.
First, you said that you smell like a lake. That's not a very good thing. I mean,
Wait,
I love
that's
the
not
lake.
on your list, is it?
Well, no, I'm trying to get a transition. I'm
That
trying
I
to
smell
create
like
a
lake.
transition.
Sorry.
So you smell like not a very good thing. Although a lake is my happy place. Like
I love a
put me on a
lake.
lake and I am transcended into the happiest of happy. So yeah, smelling like a lake, not great. But what is one of your favorite things about you? Or a couple of your favorite transitions sucked. Shut up. I tried.
Well,
You
that
should
might
just jump
not
right
be
into
your
it.
favorite thing about you right now.
But what are some? I was just thinking about it. I was like, we
Oh
always
god.
like
This feels
too
like
many-
a question we would have asked like when we first started when
I
we were
know.
doing those questions.
I love doing that though. It was like a
That was
get to know you,
nice.
But like, you know when people are like asking like interviews or whatever, it's just like they always go for like the negative. What are some
Like
of
what are
your
your weaknesses? Like what
Yeah.
are my favorite things about
what are your
me?
strengths? What are your favorite things about you? What are you just really? What are you so happy that you are?
Like personality?
Anything.
Anything. Let me think about that. Do you have something ready about yourself?
Yeah,
What is it?
I really like the way my mind works. When I'm speaking, it doesn't seem like there's all these connections, but I really like the way I can think about things, the way I see things, like puzzle pieces and how they all. You know what? I take it back. Not puzzle pieces, more like tiles of a mosaic.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is a little distorted, a little bit separate, a little bit broken, but when you
But
put
when
it
you
all
look at the whole
together,
picture-
it makes the whole thing, and I can see the bigger picture of where I'm going in my mind. And I just really like the way I think about things, the analogies that I come up with, how I can make connections from one thing to another with seemingly hopping around. But yeah, I like the way my mind works.
I agree. I also like the way your mind works.
Thank you. Glad you agree. I'm not just insane.
No, you are, but I like it.
Yeah, cool. We'll stick
I
with
like
it.
bouncing.
Yeah.
We
We bounce, but they're connected. We're train
It's
hopping.
a trampoline.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was just
hopping.
thinking like a train tracks all parallel, but you're hopping different trains.
Oh, that makes way more sense than a trampoline.
See, this is what
Did
I
you
like
have a
my
trampoline
way.
when you were growing up?
Did I have one? No. Did I have friends that I would commandeer their trampolines? Yes.
Love a trampoline.
Why?
Feels good. It feels like you're getting more motion in with less effort than you would normally.
Yeah.
Tell her about the sprinkler.
Oh my god, we used to put a sprinkler under our trampoline when we were kids,
Oh, that's sick.
and it would go it would go right through, and you would see it like go back and
that's
forth.
sick. No,
It was
you know when
fun.
you like jump at the same time and like one person
double balance.
launches into the universe.
I've launched for sure.
Yeah. You're not getting out of answering my question though.
I'm trying to think. I think I like that I'm like detail oriented and like I can't think of another example, but this is like what I think of right now is like when I'm at work and I'm cashing out people, which sounds like the most like mundane and like dumbest, easiest thing in the world.
Don't sell
but
yourself short.
Every single customer is its own, like, I don't know, I'm not saying this well, but like
They're not just customers. That
Right.
This is a person I'm taking care of in this moment.
I take care of each person individually
Mhm.
rather than like boop 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 like going through the motions. Because I don't know, like a few weeks ago I was like, I feel like everybody's grumpy today. Like I
Mhm.
don't know, maybe it was the weather, I don't know, but I just felt like customers kept being grumpy. And I said that to my coworker and he's like, well, you're probably in like a mode where you're just like cashing people out, going fast. You're probably not paying attention. I'm like, no, I pay attention to every
Mm.
single customer,
Mm-hmm.
which makes it really exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
But I do.
Yeah.
I try to do a good job every single time.
Yeah. That's great.
I think that's
I love
good.
that. Until you get bit in the butt by that, and all of a sudden you're talking to the same person for half an hour about something that you don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah. I just try to make everybody's experience a good experience.
She
That's
is a
dumb.
helpful hardware folk.
I'm really not
folks.
helpful though.
But you are. Because you make everyone's day a little bit sunnier and brighter.
Did I segue? We could go back to this. But
No,
because...
I have to segue into the fact that that's one of the things that I like about you.
Oh.
Is that so you're very chill, you're very mellow, but when you're there, you kind of like you help put other people in the moment. When I'm with you, I'm like always like this is where I am right now. My mind tends to stay within where we are rather
Whoa.
than wandering as much, which I like. I like my own personal adventures in my head and everything, but you ground. At least me. I don't know how other people feel because I'm not in their heads. But
That's
for me,
so
you're very like
nice.
grounding and like you make the moment a little bit more visceral.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Enjoy it while it lasts because I ain't complimenting you again.
Jeez. I don't think this about myself, but I think I told the story when my classmates said that I was like, I had good energy and like I didn't seem like I was a fourth year college student because I just, I still had like
hope
and
life.
that I seem really happy and I like, and I never think that about me, but if that is true, I do like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone the other day like told me that like I have good energy like with customers, like I'm like very like upbeat. I don't think so, because when I hear myself I'm like, oh, I'm so monotone and I'm like so boring. But if other people think that, then I do like that. I've just never thought that.
I don't think you're like you're. How do I put it? when you're monotone, it's not like that grating, like buzz that a lot of monotone people are. Yours is just very mellow.
Cool.
Yeah. I think that's the best way. I was like, you're not mundane, you're mellow.
Mundane.
No.
Mellow. Zen mode.
I do. I dig your energy. Are you good for our
That's
trip
sick.
that I told you
Oh
about?
yeah, when is that again? I don't have anything going on.
Make sure you don't schedule anything because we're looking for our 4th. Natalie can't go because she's a bum. And she like agreed to dog sit like a year in advance. I'm like, that's highly inconvenient.
I forget what date you asked me, but I did confirm
Like end of
that
July, 1st of August.
Oh, yeah,
July
yeah.
30th through the 1st or something like
I didn't
that.
do anything.
That's we're trying to figure out what we want to do with ourselves.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go. I really want to do those bike rails, the Adirondack.
What is that? But I think I know what you're talking about,
Wait
but
for it.
oh god.
Nope, it's gonna take another minute to build up.
please.
That's so gross. That was gross. Sorry. No, there's just like they're carts on a rail, and you bike through.
Okay, that is what I
mountains.
thought you meant.
Yeah,
That's sick. I've always wanted to try that.
yeah, absolutely. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go. My mom texted me a thing of like, she sent me a link to a spa or something. She's like, "Do you want to do this when I come up?" And I'm like, I mean, no. I mean, that's not really my cup of tea. If you want to, I'm not gonna say no if you want to do that. But I'm like, I ain't sitting by no pool. I'm
Right.
not getting a massage. I'm not doing this, that, or that. I'm like, that is not my cup of tea. If you want to go hike through the woods, absolutely, but
Mhm.
not this. She's like, you don't want to go swimming? I'm like, when have you ever known me to go swimming in a swimming pool? Like, gross. Toss my butt in a lake and I'm good, but a swimming pool? No, thank you.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, though, earlier when I totally interrupted you and
No.
derailed the conversation?
Please. Well, it is kind of going to derail it, but we can come back to this thing that we like about ourselves because I like that.
Okay.
But,
I'm sorry, I'm sniffy.
I thought about it because we were talking about Ace, and we got a review.
Oh? Oh?
We get a few reviews every once in a while. I'd say like one a month, maybe.
Okay.
And they're normally good. Wow! We got a frog in there. Brrr. Wow.
That was like down in the
Did you
depths
have
of
a
my
burp, or
throat.
was that it?
No, that was like the wind up for it, and then the rest didn't come. It was so
I
gross.
really hope you can hear that. It was
I'm
like
so sorry.
the creaky door in there open. Your epiglottis.
So gross.
Okay,
Continue.
so
Oh god.
are you gonna burp?
No, not right now.
I'm, like,
it keeps
waiting
building.
for it.
I know.
So we got a review. My friend sent me a picture of it, and I was at work when I saw the text, and I had actual tears streaming down my face. I was laughing so hard at the way this person worded it. I guess I'll read it.
Okay.
So, his first name's Brian. He left 3 stars and said, "It depends on the day that you go. Monday through Saturday, you will be greeted by an attentive and helpful staff. On Sunday, I can't read it. On Sunday, you may hear, 'I have to go poop,' from the unsupervised boys who inhabit the store. This Sunday, Father's Day, I treated myself to a couple of Ego is a brand, Ego tools, and after struggling somewhat to get them to the counter while 2 boys watched, I was offered absolutely no assistance to get them to my car. They're absolutely clueless and don't even know it." I was at the register. I was like, I couldn't breathe. I was like ugly laughing, but like holding it in because you know when you're laughing so hard, but you have to be quiet. I couldn't breathe, and
Oh my god.
because when I read the "I have to go poop" exclamation, I knew exactly. We all knew exactly the boy that
Oh.
it was in reference to, and so although it is really funny, I think I started. It's a bad thing because I was crying, laughing.
Oh, that's so funny.
My one coworker comes up And she's like, what are you laughing about? And I showed her, and she thought it was funny. But then, like, 5 seconds later, this kid who works there who has got a stick up his butt has heard about it now and is yelling at the staff. And I'm like, oh, well, I should have kept my mouth shut, but...
Someone's always got to ruin it. Oh, that is so funny. Oh, my God.
So, even better is, like, 2 days later, he edited the review. I guess
Oh, my gosh.
he was thinking about it. But he took 1 star away, so that's a 2-star review. And he added, like, he clarified something, because he said, after struggling somewhat to get them to the counter while 2 employees at the checkout, in parentheses, yes, the unsupervised young male employees watched, I was offered no assistance in my car. And then at the end he added, please leave an adult in charge. But they got in trouble and I feel bad because the manager, obviously he reads reviews all the time, or my boss. He reads them all the time because he responds to people. He'll say like, thanks for your comment, or like, hope we could do better next time or something. So he was going to see it either way.
Yeah.
And he did, and he printed it out.
Oh, no.
And made them read it, and they had to, like, pretend like they hadn't seen it, but it had already been through everybody. Like, we were already laughing about it, but...
Yeah.
They got yelled at. I feel bad.
Aw.
But it was so funny.
Lesson learned, I guess.
I have to go poop. And the one kid is like, I'll own up to my poop comment, but it wasn't me that watched him struggle to the counter.
Yeah. Oh, that's too funny. That's still so freaking funny, though. Oh, my gosh. No, I know that it just happened when you're laughing so hard and you can't laugh out loud. I had my church retreat this past weekend, and we had to read this one passage. Oh, I forget where. Was it 1 Kings? Something or other. But it was a whole lot of Old Testament names.
Mm-hmm.
And I started laughing because I was like, at what point do we just acknowledge the fact that the author is messing with us?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a repetitive, like, Chedorlaomer or something like that. Like, over and over, and all these different names, and God bless her, the woman who was reading it did fantastic. I would have lost my mind. I did lose my mind, and I'm back there, and I'm, like, snickering away. I bit the inside of my cheeks so hard to keep from laughing out loud. I was like, you really...
Why does that happen? Why do things become infinitely more funny when you can't laugh?
Because it loops back on itself.
It's awful.
Because you're laughing so hard, it's just like, I shouldn't be doing, and then just loops. And you know what? It got to the point where biting myself didn't work. I had to think about one of my dead friends to actually calm myself down.
Oh my god.
It was that bad. Oh
no, that was definitely me. Like, because I was at the register, people were coming up to cash out, and I was like, oh my god, what's wrong with you? I'm like yelling at myself in my head. I'm like, get it together! Like, putting my head under the... I've had to do that so many times where I have to duck under the register to laugh. Like, one time, this old lady farted in the gift shop multiple times, and so loud. And one of my coworkers was sitting in the gift shop working on something, and I'm chatting with her, and all of a sudden we hear, like... And her jaw just dropped... And she was, like, disgusted, but I couldn't stop laughing. And so I'm cashing her out. I had to, like, pretend to get a bag. I, like, just bent over to be like, oh, I just laugh.
Oh, I'm crying. Oh, my God.
But she farted twice.
Why are farts so funny? They're so funny. Until I smell them. Then I'm irritated.
I never want to smell a fart. I don't want to... Okay, if a fart doesn't smell... I don't care. I know that I'm breathing it in, and that skeeves me out.
Oh, God, it's disgusting.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if it smells like absolutely nothing.
You're inhaling someone's butt particles.
I get so skeeved.
No, what's worse? Oh, my God. I know I've said it on here before, but it's like peak level disturbing to me. When you smell someone's sneeze.
What?
Yeah. You've never... I've had it happen before where I'm standing close enough to someone and they didn't cover their mouth properly.
You're lying.
And I end up smelling their spit particles. And I just want to die. I just want to die.
That's another level.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so disgusting.
It's a whole new realm of want to die. Hello, Josie.
Hey. You ever smelled someone sneeze?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
You're very lucky.
You know what? I feel
Is there a laundry basket under there? Oh wow. I thought she just had a pile of
I
clothes.
feel like I'd be really grossed out because TMI, like, you know when you can smell your boogers? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Like in your nose, you can just smell like when you have like when
No.
it's dry. That's so gross.
That I don't
Your
know.
hair looks nice.
Oh, well, thank you. We're trying. We're getting there. That's disgusting. Yeah. No, it's very natural, and like when I'm at work, for some reason, it's not funny, just because I know how ridiculously natural it is, for people to relax enough where they end up farting during a massage.
Farting.
Yeah. They end up farting during a massage.
That's crazy. I couldn't.
So yeah, I don't find it very funny there, just because I know anatomically what's going on.
Yeah.
And because I guess the setting it sounds weird, but the setting is appropriate for it, because again, anatomically it's happening, whatever. But it's happened a couple times right when I'm like working on their hip or something. I'm like, I'm right there, like, ah.
You pushed it out.
Yeah. It's like,
You
oh,
squeezed
God.
their fart out for them.
Yeah, so that's not very fun, but
Gross.
yeah, doesn't happen often enough where it is a problem. But
I think I would rather smell a fart than not smell a fart, because then I can control how much of it I breathe in.
like, you can step away from the cloud kind of thing, because
Right,
you
like
know
if
where it is.
Right, I can identify like the gas,
Yeah.
like natural gas.
Yeah,
They add a smell, so
Yeah.
you know when you're smelling it,
yeah.
because it's dangerous to breathe in.
I read someone posted a comment on something or other, I forget where it was, but saying that, like, if you smell a fart, that's fine. Farts are kind of supposed to smell, it's like totally expected. But if you smell someone's burp,
That's gross.
that's a whole new level
I was gonna
of gross.
say that. That's super. Bleh, I'm gonna throw up.
And the sad thing is, I've had that happen.
You smelled someone's or your
Someone
own?
has smelled mine before.
Yeah, but
It was my friend, and she was getting a massage, and it was like shortly after lunch or something like that, and I burped, and I thought I did it far enough away from her where she could, and she was like, that wasn't good. Oh my God, that's so gross, I'm sorry. Oh my God, but now I'm hyper paranoid about one of my clients, because, like, a girl's gotta eat. I'm there all day sometimes. I have to eat.
A girl's gotta
A girl's
eat.
gotta eat.
No, it's true. Also, do you want to get lunch after this? Chipotle?
Depending on what time. I have work at 2. Yeah.
Brother, ugh.
Ugh, brother, ugh. Yeah, sorry. But we can probably do that. Why are you in the mood for Chipotle?
I got a gift card.
Ah. You paying for me?
Sure.
You don't have to pay for me.
I
I love
would.
how quickly you agreed to that. Jeez Louise. What time is it?
Right now?
Yeah,
It's
11.
11:10.
Okay. Yeah, we should probably have time. I went to Tully's yesterday.
Oh.
Me and a friend went to go get pedicures, and then afterwards we went to go get something to eat because it was late. And they have a new, like, a barbecue salmon with a mango pineapple on top. It was so freaking good.
That
Oh
sounds
my
really
God.
good.
I'm obsessed with salmon. You know what else I'm obsessed with?
Hmm.
I listened to it 3 times on the way here. Too Sweet by Hosier.
Sing
I
it.
literally just sang it.
Sing it again.
Now I'm paranoid.
It was
Now I'm
before we
panicking.
started recording, so sing it now.
I think I'll take my whiskey neat. I totally squeaked right there. But that one, yeah. My coffee black in my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. Okay, that one. I listened to it 3 times on the way here.
It's good.
And I'm obsessed with it.
It's
You know
jam.
when you scratch a dog behind their ear and their leg starts kicking? That's what that song does to me.
Like when you wiggle your ear piercing?
Yeah. Just makes, ooh, yes. It's just, it hits that part of my brain that just makes me want to, yeah, I love it. I'm obsessed with it.
You should
Hmm.
put it in that website and separate the vocals from the music.
Oh.
That's my obsession.
Dun, dun, dun. That whole little, the bass beat. I love that too.
You could separate that.
Dun, dun,
It's so fun.
dun, dun. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. Also, Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh.
She can stop.
Oh.
I'm sick of it.
I don't
I'm sick of it.
love her.
I'm sick of it.
I don't love her voice.
I think she's got a good voice,
I think it's fine.
but, like, every other TikTok, every other moment, every Facebook, I'm like, please stop. We get it. Whatever. I'm done. And but I do have that one part of please, please, please. I do have that.
Oh my god!
When she dips low, yeah.
It lives in my head. I can't get it out of my head.
Same.
I hate it.
I hate it.
Get it out of my head,
Mm-hmm.
please, please, please.
Nice. Yep. So yeah, but Hosier is I am
like
obsessed
him.
with that song, and I really, really dig it.
Are you into Chapel Roan?
Who knew?
All right, that
Who?
answers my question.
Do I have to look it up? Chapel who? Oh,
Chapel
also Enough is Enough by Gabriella Rose. That song.
I don't know her.
Yeah, no, she's got like 5 followers. She's totally new.
I like that.
I lied. She's got 5,372 monthly listeners on
That's like
Spotify.
nothing.
No, she's like brand new from TikTok.
Wow.
I saw her on TikTok. She has a very unique, like, bluegrassy folk song. But yeah, her song Enough is Enough. Fantastic. Amazing. Love it.
You know what I hate?
18,000 saves on Spotify. That's it.
Wow.
Which I'm kind of surprised because that song was blowing up on TikTok. Or I felt maybe it was my
Maybe
algorithm.
I've heard it and I just don't know it.
I feel like you have to have a very specific algorithm for her to come across it at the moment. Check it out, folks. It's amazing. It's so good. Anyway, what?
I hate finding out that an artist you like
Is it
is
douchebag?
or like is a nepo baby or like has rich parents.
Why? If you like them, they're obviously talented enough to deserve being liked.
Because the system is unfair.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
You don't think it is?
No. I think Hollywood, I think the music industry,
Is the most fair?
no, I wouldn't say fair, but it just is how it's supposed to be. Because those industries are truly who you know. And if your family is in it, there you go. You have the biggest in.
But that's unfair.
No, it's not. Because even in my profession, it's who you know. When we go to school, I was in my sociology class, and since I was one of the older ones in the classes, because I'm an adult and everyone else was like fresh out of high school taking a sociology 101 class, whatever. But having my own business and going through other trade school and everything, they asked me, like, what is your advice for? I was like, network. Put your foot in as many doors, shake as many hands as you can, and pass out your business card. Get to know people. Make sure you make all the connections you can because it is who you know. It's not what you do or how much you know. It's who you know.
Yeah. Well, that's what I think is my feeling. Is like it doesn't feel like it's talent based. It feels like it's money based.
In certain regards.
Like I
That,
thought of
yes.
it because this girl I used to work with is pursuing music, and she had to go to Florida to like meet with some manager. And I just heard that it was really expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But she's able to do that
Mm-hmm.
because her parents have money.
Yeah.
But what if you were talented and you didn't have that?
TikTok.
That is true.
Nowadays, we have social media that can do the work for you as long as you're talented enough to actually warrant the attention you're getting. When you don't have the talent to get the attention on your own, that's when money truly does come into play. Miss, what's-her-face, Northwest.
Oh my god.
No business being on that stage.
Are we talking about the,
We're talking
the Lion
about that.
King one?
Oh my god.
That was so bad.
Every one of them should be embarrassed beyond belief. And if they're not, then we need to shame the crap out of them because that was so disgustingly wrong. That was I mean,
I hated the outfit too.
people paid thousands of dollars for their tickets. That was a Broadway play right there. People paid thousands for those tickets, and she ruined it.
It was really bad.
There's no getting around it. She ruined it. Kim, shame. Shame on you, on your ancestors, on your cow, on your land. Shame on everything. That was disgusting.
It was bad.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Yeah. And I would be livid. I would demand my money back.
I also just hated how they like modernized it. Like she was wearing like a hoodie that was
Yeah.
like
She had to be guided around the stage by the other actors. You could clearly see that they were irritated.
vocals zero.
Horrendous.
Really bad.
Horrendous.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that got me fired up. I saw that. I was like, no. And that happened a while ago, so I know, like, I'm just bringing it up again, but, like, no, that
Well, I
irritated
just
me.
saw it. Did you see that?
What is this?
The
Northwest's role in the Lion King production that
Oh.
Kim bought her.
I saw like 2-second clip.
it's bad.
That's so bad. It's not okay.
Have you
That's
seen that?
where Nepo Baby is not okay.
The Cabaret from the Tony Awards. That's like some debate because
Mhm.
Eddie Redmayne, he like
Come sit over
did
here.
it, and he was MC. Do you know Cabaret?
I mean, I've heard of it, but I don't think I've ever.
They did like the opening act at the Tony Awards, and it's getting a lot of like heat for it because people are like, "Oh, it's too disturbing." But then it's like people are confusing it with Chicago, which is supposed to be like sexy. People are like, "This is weird as AF," and
Weird as
yeah,
AF.
and then people are like, "No, it's supposed to be like that." So it's like, I don't know. This is itchy. I liked it.
I don't
Eddie
know
Redmayne?
what we're talking
Yeah.
about at all.
Well, he's good.
He's sexy.
He's sexy.
Wait, we're talking about the guy from Night at the Museum.
Ben Stiller?
No,
What?
Remy. Oh, I'm thinking of someone else.
What?
I'm thinking of someone else. I don't know what we're talking about, so I'm thinking of something else.
Rami Malek?
That.
Malek? I don't know how to say his name. Sorry.
When I was a kid, I used to confuse Ben Stiller and Adam Sandler all the time.
Get with it.
Until I saw them in a movie together, and I was like,
They're two separate people? What?
what?
But yeah, no, going back. Nepo baby kind of thing. When your talent can back it up, absolutely. Because, yeah, talent can sometimes run in families, and families can get you at the end. Because I know it was Clint Eastwood's son was trying to be in one of his dad's movies that he was directing. He was like, no, you have to audition. And I was like, good.
That's legit.
And he did good and he got the role because he actually was talented enough to deserve it.
Right.
But no, to certain degrees, like I said, I think it's totally fine for it to work in your favor because it's who you know. Great, you've been born into a place where you know a lot of people and you can get in where you need to be. But for everyone else, work hard, be talented, get your name out there. Social media is in your favor, and good luck.
Good luck.
Shake some hands. I don't know. But yeah, when your talent doesn't hold up, no, absolutely not.
Right.
But yeah, shame. Shame on
Well, also,
everyone.
like, when people have, like, an aesthetic that they are not, like, I don't know what the word is. But, like, as if they built themselves from nothing.
oh, like,
But then they didn't. You know what I mean?
like, let's be honest about where you're coming from.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
let's just be honest.
Because it, like, almost gives an illusion of, like, oh, they're relatable, like, no, they're not.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Exactly.
I'm so tired of having celebrities tell me what I should think. I'm like, you know nothing. Please
Right.
don't act like you have any idea what I'm going through, what type of life I'm trying to get through, what kind of politics I need to think about and agree with because of the way I'm living my life. Because we are in two separate, just completely different realms of reality.
Yeah. There are a few celebrities who I feel like are in touch, but there are very few. Bridget Mendler is one.
She's hardly a celebrity anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe they I don't know. What oh, like the during COVID, I just saw another TikTok talking about it because a bunch of celebrities got together to try and dissuade people from voting for a particular candidate for president. And I'm like, again, this is what I'm talking about. Like, what right do you have
Wait,
to
who
tell
was
me
involved in this?
a whole bunch of a whole bunch of celebrities? And it started off as like real popular, and then it just like slowly tapered down into like, who are you? And it was on a podcast, and some of these guys were talking about like just the completely out of touch reality of celebrities trying to tell middle class
Right.
and lower class Americans who they need to vote for. Be so freaking for real right now. Like, what are you doing? And they actually said it was worse than the Believe video. Or is it Believe? What's the Beatles song? Gal Gadot, she was the one who
Oh, I've heard about this.
what is it? It's not Believe. Is it Believe? No, it's not Believe.
We have the internet.
Yeah, but I don't even know what to look up.
I'm gonna look it up.
Imagine. The Imagine.
Yeah.
That's the word. That's the
Wait,
word.
I've heard about that. I don't know anything about it.
During COVID, she got a bunch of, I believe it was Gal Gadot, and I think that's how you say her
No, I
name
think
is
you're right.
Gadot.
Yeah.
But she got a bunch of celebrities together. This happened literally in COVID. It was years ago.
For what?
But to do different parts of Imagine, to bring people together and just to kind of give them hope through a hopeless time through COVID. And I'm like, you're doing this video in your, $4 million mansion?
Right.
While I'm sitting in a $600 a month apartment that has no AC in the dead middle of summer? Pardon? No. Be so freaking for real right now. But no, it was just the kind of the parallels of like out of touch celebrities telling you how to live your life and what to do, and it's like, no,
Right.
just gets me. Thankfully, I just don't care anymore. It sounds like I don't care, right? As I'm going on a rant.
Be so freaking for real.
I know. But no, I don't watch TV. I don't follow anyone's careers anymore. I don't know who's who. I don't know.
Right. Yeah. I just love Seinfeld. That's all I've been watching.
That's so fantastic.
I love it. It's so funny.
Yeah. Have you seen the finale?
No.
Okay.
I'm not watching it in order, though. I should actually sit down and, watch it start to finish. I just, skip around whenever it looks interesting.
Yeah.
Or
It's
wherever
one of those
someone else
shows that
left
you
off.
don't have to watch consecutively.
Exactly, that's why I love it, is you don't have to have context, because they're always just doing the same things. That sounds so boring, but, it's comfort, because I can, half pay attention.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah.
And I like it.
There's not any consistent plot that you have to follow along with or
Nope.
anything.
Any plot there is, it starts at the beginning of the episode, ends at the end of the episode. And we're always back to square one.
Yep.
We'll do it again next time.
That is, now I have hiccups. Oh my god, I'm so gross. That is kind of the nice thing about the mindless plots,
Mm-hmm.
that they are so easy just to go along with, because it's not like on the edge of my seat angst, or like, oh my god, what's happening? I have to pay attention. Or I missed a line, now I don't know what's going on, I have to go back.
Right.
Whereas, the books I'm reading, I can never stop because I'm like, we left on a cliffhanger, angst, I have to get to the end of this plot, and then, a new one to start. I'm like, oh god. And I can't ever stop, and then I'm up till 2 a.m. reading, and I'm like a zombie the next day, and it's a problem.
I wish I had that problem, though.
I think you wish you did?
I wanted...
You want to read?
Yeah.
You want to read.
Yeah.
You just have to find the right books.
I've done it before, but it does take me a long time.
So? I think you're putting too much
It's
pressure on
daunting.
yourself.
I
There is
guess.
no time frame in which to read.
No, but if I'm not reading it at a fast enough pace, then the plot feels like it's dragging on.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
If it's not happening for me in my life at a decent pace, or at a pace that matches up with the book,
Mm-hmm.
because it feels like it's happening in real time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm I
do
can't
get
sit
that.
here and reread this paragraph that I can't understand because there's no dialogue.
Yeah.
It's not moving at the right pace because I am taking a long time to read it.
Okay. Well, then you just definitely need to find the book that is one that you can't put down and that is intriguing enough to keep you going.
It has a lot of dialogue.
Is this recording? This is Mary Grace, editing and post. We clipped the episode, so we didn't say bye, so we'll talk at you next week. Bye. Yeah.